Good morning. We are Flora Rockstars, rocking the real estate news and all things local. Today is December 16th. Santa Claus,
17th.
huh?
17th.
17.
Oh, shoot. I put yesterday's date because that's when I did the agenda. Today is December 17th. Santa Claus is almost here. We got a great show today. We got a super guest. With us today is Braise Killen, and he's going to be picking and grinning and playing a little guitar. We are back. Good morning. You are listening to Flora Rockstars, rocking the real estate news and all things local. We want to give a shout out to Holly. She is under the weather today, and she'll be with us next week. We got a great show for you today. We have quote of the week. We have what we've been doing over the weekend. Numbers aren't sexy, but they tell a story. We have interest rates. We have our guest, Braise Killen. We're going to talk about community events. And if we get to it, a myth buster and a topic, maybe or maybe not, probably not. So let's get started with Braise Killen. Welcome to the show. Thank you for being here. And good morning.
Thank you for having me.
How have you been?
Pretty good.
Good. What have you been up to?
Music
Music?
all the time, every weekend.
That's your passion, though, right?
Oh, I love it.
So what grade are you in now?
I'm a junior in high school,
And you go to
Lawrence County High School.
Lawrence County. Cool. So next year's the big year.
Yeah, I don't know what to think about it.
What are you going to do after?
Play music, hopefully.
Hopefully. Yeah.
Everything's
be
going
cool.
so good so far, so
That'd be good.
I'd like to go to school for it up in Nashville
Oh,
So-
very good.
so I can learn more.
Right.
What kind of school?
I think it's called the Blackbird Academy or something like that. I haven't looked into it a whole lot. I need to start looking into it, obviously, because I'm a junior. But, yeah, they've got a bunch of different programs where you can go for learning how to, like, be a sound engineer, or you can learn how to write songs more, or how to play an instrument better. There's a bunch of different stuff you can go for. So I
I
like
need
to
to
go.
I need to go for that sound engineer. So
So
be
not
good.
Juilliard?
Huh?
Not Juilliard?
No, I think it's called the Blackbird or something.
Well, that sounds
Yeah.
cool. So, you're going to finish out this year. Anything exciting this year yet? Are you low and laying low for the holidays?
Right now, yeah, I've got 2 gigs this weekend, and then for the rest of the month, I'm off. I think I like to take at least the weekends of the holidays off and not
Right.
play, because other than that, we're busy all the time.
That's good, though. That's really good.
Yeah,
Keeps you busy.
I love staying busy.
Right. Keeps you busy. And you know, the more that you do your gigs, the more you practice, the better you get. And it just, you know, it's probably second nature now, but it just, you evolve. And I like that. The one thing I like about having singer-songwriters on the show is because I feel like we're taking the same path. We're both looking for spreading our word and spreading our music, or growing our audience, and it takes each other to promote each other, and to help get our word out. And that's kind of, I like I said, I feel like we're on the same journey, and that's why I love to feature singer-songwriters, especially local singer-songwriters. And I I just feel like we need to help each other. So thank you for being here. And I guess we will go to a commercial. And you got any gigs you want to talk? You wanted to say you had some new ones for next year. What do you got going on for next
Yeah,
year before we cut?
The biggest one next year is we're playing at Outlaw Sushi in Florence, downtown Florence.
sorry.
Outlaw Sushi?
Outlaw Sushi. It's a sushi joint down there in Florence somewhere. I've heard that it's a pretty small place. I haven't actually been there. My manager has. My Dad. But I've heard that it's a pretty small place, but we're gonna try it out and see how we like it.
Outlaw sushi. What
Playing
kind
there.
of sushi would that outlaw sushi?
Well, it's just probably sushi.
Hopefully not outlawed sushi.
Well, if it's outlaw sushi, you may not want to eat it because you may have to stay in the bathroom a lot.
I love sushi though. Wonder
Oh,
where
yeah.
that. We'll have to go check that out.
You know what we call
Yeah.
that in the South? Baked.
Oh my God. No. Do you eat
Right.
sushi?
Yeah, I like
ya?
sushi.
Good for
I do
you.
like sushi.
I do too.
Not a bunch of different kinds, but I'll eat some sushi.
What's your favorite?
Probably the spicy California roll
Yeah, that's
or the
good.
friend roll.
We Nathan and I went to a sushi restaurant one time, and we got one of them big boats, and it has dry ice in it and everything, and all the smoke was coming out, and it had sashimi and sushi, and it was good.
Mm-hmm.
And Nathan likes his wasabi sauce though. Daggone, that'd have burnt me up as much as he likes it.
That's good. That's real good.
No. Do you eat wasabi?
No,
Do you know what it is?
no, I don't like wasabi.
I don't.
Well,
I don't
and
even
you-
like the flavor.
The amount is the key. The amount that you eat is the key to where it will taste really
where
good.
you burns your taste
No,
buds and you
no,
can't
no, no,
taste
no, no.
anything.
That's when you're eating too much of it. It's just very, very little goes a very long way. Speaking of sushi, I had sushi over at from Publix actually.
Grocery store sushi?
Yeah.
Ooh, daring.
I don't know if I'd trust that.
I know, right?
At least it's not gas station sushi.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it was actually really good. It was a roll of some sort with some salmon, and it was good.
Would you ever try the puffer fish?
No.
Yeah, I would try it.
I wouldn't.
It's very dangerous, but
Mhm.
I would try it.
As long as it was a reputable chef
Of course,
and
I'm not going to be picking that up at the gas station
Or Publix?
Why not?
or Publix. Actually, I would trust Publix. I really would, because I seen the cooks back there that runs because their sushi is next to the fish, obviously, and the guys that were back there, I trusted it. So.
Are they Japanese?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
when I was up in Ohio for Thanksgiving, I went to a grocery store and it was a 200,000 square foot grocery store.
Jungle
was
gyms. Was it
Massive.
a jungle gym?
Yes.
Yeah.
And it was all
Authentic.
nationalities and
Ethnicities.
ethnicities. That's the word I was looking for. And I got caught up in in Italy, and then I got caught up in Eastern Europe. Oh no, what'd they call it?
The Far East.
Well,
Zillow's blowing up. Agents, if you're listening out there, answer your phones, please.
anyway, they had seafood. The seafood department was huge and had anything and everything you could think of there in Ohio. Kind of scary, but it was very impressive. Soups and
Yeah, we went there a couple times when I was in culinary school, and we would just just buy a piece of sugar cane, and you walk around the store looking at all the other stuff, and you're just kind of gnawing on the sugar cane. It was really good.
you could do that with beer too.
Gnaw on beer?
No, walk around and drink and shop. That's probably why we were there 2.5 hours.
You know, we used to
Or
do
3.
that in our sugar cane field. We'd
Yeah.
eat the sugar cane, walk around in the field, but, you know, we wasn't in a grocery store.
Well, I've never been in a sugar cane field. That's the closest I've been to fresh sugar cane.
We used to grow it to make molasses.
Nice.
It's fun to watch them make molasses.
It was a cool experience. This grocery store was. If you're ever
Isn't
up in
it slow as
Cincinnati,
molasses? Isn't it slow?
yeah.
Slow as molasses. Well, it's really thin when you start out.
Oh, okay.
But what's cool is the mule that they have to go around and crush the cane to get the juice out
Poor
of it.
mule. That's a life. Round and circle, round and circle.
You know,
In a small circle.
we all do that kind of in a.
Going around in circles.
You just keep going around in circles.
Well, look at Cody when you put the darn jacket on him.
Long story. My dog does not like his coat, and when it's cold outside, I put a coat on him, and so he spins in circles because he's got this. It's funny. And then we do it just to watch him go around a circle.
Poor
Cody.
Cody.
Oh, he'll be all right. He'll be all right. All right. Stay tuned. We've got Braise coming up, and he is going to do a little picking and grinning and playing the guitar. You don't want to miss it.
All right, guys and gals, come on in. Let's talk about real estate. I can help you buy. I can help you sell. I can help you auction. Anything you need. How about property management? I can help you rent, or I can even manage your property. You want to get married? I can even marry you. I'm a notary, so let's get going. I can help you get to sold. Pat Bradley, Flora Mid-South Realty, 931-345-2736. Call me.
When thinking about buying or selling a home, it's kind of like baseball.
It's important to know all the players and to have all the bases covered.
Now, what's the guy's name on first base?
What is on
We just
second?
got a
I'm
lot
not
of
asking
stuff.
you who's on second.
Who is on first?
Finding a realtor that you can count
decided
on and
that
trust
we
to help
stopped
you in
doing
every inning of the game will also help you knock it out of the park.
Hi, I'm Holly.
And I'm Nathan with Flora Mid-South Realty, and together we are the Cabins Home Team.
Let us help you get a home run with buying or selling your home.
Give us a call at 931-345-2406.
Are you ready to make your move this season? Spring is blossoming into summer, and the real estate market is heating up just like the weather. Hi, I'm Sandra Fritchie with Flora Mid-South Realty, your trusted local realtor. Whether you're buying, selling, or investing, I've got you covered. With years of experience and a passion for finding the perfect home for my clients, I'll guide you through every step of the process. So don't wait, take advantage of this hot market. You can find me at floramidsoutrealty.com/Sandra Fritchie or call me at 931-236-2815. Let's turn your real estate dreams into reality.
And we are back. Welcome to Flora Rockstars. Rocking the real estate news and all things local. You have Pat. You have Nathan over in the corner. Holly is sick, so wishing Holly well wishes.
Speedy recovery.
Speedy recovery. And then over in this corner, we're excited to have Braise Killen. And Braise, I've known Braise for probably 2 years.
Yeah, I'd say something about like that.
2 years. I think I met you at Stedders. Did you play at Stedders?
Yeah.
And I think that's where I met you. And then you've come on the radio show, and we did the radio show, and now we have you here on our podcast. So I love watching you grow your business, and I love watching you grow as an artist. And thank you for sharing you with us. You need to turn that off.
Yeah,
son.
Holly, what do you need? I know, already fixed it. Thanks.
So anyway,
I love you.
Enjoy. And what are you gonna play?
I'm gonna play a song by Corey Smith. A lot of people don't know him, but I don't think he ever got like super big. But my dad showed me his songs a long time ago, so this is one that he always really liked. So I learned it whenever I first started playing the guitar. It's called "What Happened."
Okay.
Heard the front door slam. Lying in my bed by 8 a.m. She packed her bags and hit the road to know she'll be back again. I guess she's had enough. Well, finally we can agree. Besides these bills, all we share these days is misery. Now she's the thorn stuck in my side. Our love is a burden. We both share these vows, all the chains we have. I don't know where it all went wrong. What happened to our happy home? Oh, what happened to forever? What happened to for worse or better? What happened to our plans? What happened to the ring on her hand? What happened to our love? What happened to us? This past month's been hell, with gnashing teeth and brimstone fire, furious flames that fill the room in this little house of ours. And we said a lot of things, They cut each other to the core. She said, you're no good, just like your daddy that don't love you anymore. Now I'm drinking way too much. These days it's all that gets me through. Sometimes I feel like this whiskey bottle's on married too. On we've been going to church. Still it feels like this keeps getting worse. Lord help us. What happened to forever? What happened to for worse or better? What happened to our plans? What happened to the ring on her hand? What happened to our love? What happened to us? She came home late last night, twisting rings around her eyes. She said, this isn't how it's supposed to be. She cried, what happened to you and me? Oh, wow. What happened to surprises? What happened to the compromises? What happened to the romance? What happened to holding my hand? What happened to our love? What happened to us? What happened to forever? What happened to for worse or better? What happened to our plans? What happened to the ring on your hand? What happened? What happened? What happened? What happened? Oh, what happened? What happened? What happened? Oh, to us.
Woo. Good job.
Thank you, thank you.
I like that song. Why he switches instruments because he's what's that called when you write with your left hand and right hand? Ambidextrous. He's ambidextrous. He can play two different instruments.
I don't think that's what that means.
Oh, at the same time.
Yep.
That we need to see. So now he's going to get his banjo, which is my favorite because not a lot of people play the banjo. And let me tell you, he can get down on the banjo. And
You know, Steve Martin says you cannot play the blues on a banjo.
yeah, well, I think you can. I can hear it.
No. Because once you start picking the banjo, you know, you start getting happy.
Oh, well, true. So it'd be the happy blues.
Yeah. So,
No, I don't think so. I just made that word up. I know Braise has played at Honky Tonk Heathens, a lot of the local establishments here in Lawrenceburg in Alabama. And he's got a Facebook page. What's your Facebook page name?
It'll be Braise Killen Music.
And if you go on Facebook and look up Braise Killen Music, then you can see all his upcoming shows. And maybe he'll get on there and play. And you just can stalk him that way.
I'm actually playing this Friday night. If you don't have anything to do, I'll be playing at Kathy's Tavern in Pulaski from 6 to 9. And this Saturday, I'll be at the Pie Factory on the Square in Lawrenceburg from 6 to 9,
good.
too.
this Saturday?
Yep.
Is that where they're doing that crawl? The bar crawl or something?
Christmas crawl.
I don't know.
I don't think he's really involved with the crawling part of
They
of
haven't,
the
they
establishment.
haven't told me anything about that.
Downtown Sip and Slay.
Uh-oh. Downtown slip and slay.
Sip.
Yep.
Sip.
I'll be slipping if I'm sipping. All right, Brace, take it away.
Well, I guess I'll play the one that everyone wants to hear whenever I get out of banjo. So I'll just get it over with.
Thank you.
This is Rocky Top. I wish that I was on a Rocky Top down in a Tennessee hill. Ain't no smoggy smoke on Rocky Top, ain't no telephone bill. Once I had a girl on Rocky Top, half bear, the other half cat. Wild as a mince, but sweet as sooty pop, I still dream about that. Rocky Top, you'll always be home sweet home to me. Good old Rocky Top, Rocky Top, Tennessee. Rocky Top, Tennessee. Once two strangers climbed a Rocky Top looking for moonshine still. The strangers ain't come down from Rocky Top, reckon they never will. The corn won't grow it on Rocky Top, dirt's too rocky by far. That's why all the folks on Rocky Top get their corn from a jar. Rocky Top, you'll always be home sweet home to me. Good old Rocky Top, Tennessee. Rocky Top, Tennessee.
Woo! Go Rocky Top. Speaking of Rocky Top, they're playing Tennessee Volunteers, and Ohio State is playing in the first playoff game. So that ought to be fun.
Yeah. Go Buckeyes.
I'm torn. My heart is torn. I got Volunteers on one side, and I've got Ohio State on the other. So I am going to be torn. I don't know who to root for. I want one of them to win.
I don't even watch football.
I don't either.
I love college football, but I don't watch college football as I like to watch Ohio State and I like to watch Tennessee Volunteers. Other than that, I don't care. But anyway, while you're here and while you have that out, and because I like hearing that, would you do one more song on the banjo?
Yeah. I'm trying to think of one. Am I do an instrumental or something?
I don't care, whatever you want to do.
I'll do an instrumental.
Okay.
I'll try to.
All right. Oh, I love that.
I figured he'd play Beverly Hillbillies.
Do that one too.
Did when you were first learning how to play, did your right hand fingers get sore and stiff and hurt? Those little fingers are moving a million miles an hour.
Well, it's not so much that, and it still happens. It's not so much that my fingers get sore. It's more like the muscles in my arm
Oh.
kind of will. Like if you was like doing like this all the time or something, or like squeezing something in your hand, and it would like make your arm kind of burn. That's kind of the way it feels.
Carpal tunnel.
Let's hope not. Let's
Yeah.
hope not. Well, tell us what you got coming up again. And again, thank you. He's got to go. Somebody's got a test that he has to go take. So we enjoyed you being here on the show. And where can we see you this weekend?
If you're not busy Friday, I'll be at Kathy's Tavern in Pulaski, right off the square from 6 to 9. And Saturday night, I'll be at the Pie Factory in Lawrenceburg on the square from 6 to 9 also.
All right. Well, thank you again, and good luck on your test. And have a Merry Christmas.
Thank you, y'all
What
too.
kind of test is it?
American history.
Oh,
Hey,
Lord.
that's neat.
Why?
Huh?
I mean, why? That's what I think. Why do we have to know American history?
So you
So
don't.
you can get the current politicians in there where then they tear down history.
It's so you don't repeat yourself, the mistakes and everything. You learn from your mistakes.
Teresa Flora went to school, and Teresa Flora is not going to do anything about history, changing history.
You don't change history. You learn from
Okay.
history.
Well, I learned, but
Oh my gosh.
I don't see the need. I don't
Well-
need that to survive in the world.
Okay, here's the thing. Would you
I
mar-
think high school
would you
needs to be
marry your
real.
first husband again?
I can't. He's passed away.
I know, but would you? if
That's a
he
good save right there.
Would you if he was still here?
No, because I'm already in a relationship.
No. You learn from your mistakes that you made from your first relationship, so you wouldn't go back to that.
Now wait a minute, that's my
History.
dad. You just called my dad a mistake.
History. You learn from your history.
I think high school needs to be real school application. Do a checkbook. Learn how to save money. Learn how to get jobs. Learn how to have a trade. Learn those things that are
They do.
actual prop.
They
or-
do have some. It's called life skills, and it's called economics and things like that.
Okay, so here's my 2 cents in the subject, and then we'll have to get them out of here. My 2 cents is that schooling is set up to train the majority of the people coming up to be really good employees.
Right.
We need employees to make the world go around. We need people to show up to work, clock in, pay their taxes, go home, and do it all over again, rinse and repeat. I just was fortunate enough to listen to this book on our way to Illinois this past weekend. It was called Rich Dad, Poor Dad. I highly recommend it to anybody. And it's applicable to everybody. And it just kind of explains the difference between rich and wealth and all
Just
that.
getting
So, but yeah, Rich Dad, Poor Dad. If you want to change your financial situation, I would highly recommend that book.
How'd we go from
I don't.
history? The same thing, though.
Well, you guys were talking about financing and
Right.
stuff. So.
Yeah,
Right.
finance.
But I do.
learning.
I think school needs to be more actual practical application.
It's all about the scholastic learning.
It's all about the state and the tests and the scores and the money.
of course.
So
All right, let's get off that soapbox.
Okay, let's change the subject.
Let's get off that soapbox, and then we'll say bye, and then
Bye.
we'll go to-
Bye. Good
let's
luck
go
on
to
your
a
test.
commercial.
Thank y'all for
And-
having me.
Thank
Hey,
you
you're
for
very
being
welcome.
here.
When thinking about buying or selling a home, it's kind of like baseball.
Covered.
Now, what's the guy's name on first base? Now, what is on second? I'm not asking you who's on second. Who is on first?
Finding a realtor that you can count on and trust to help you in every inning of the game will also help you knock it out of the park.
Hi, I'm Holly.
And I'm Nathan with Flora Mid-South Realty, and together we are the Cabins Home Team.
Let us help you get a home run with buying or selling your home.
Give us a call at 931-345-2406.
Are you ready to make your move this season? Spring is blossoming into summer, and the real estate market is heating up just like the weather. Hi, I'm Sandra Fritchie with Flora Mid-South Realty, your trusted local realtor. Whether you're buying, selling, or investing, I've got you covered. With years of experience and a passion for finding the perfect home for my clients, I'll guide you through every step of the process. So don't wait. Take advantage of this hot market. You can find me at floramidsoutrealty.com/Sandra Fritchie or call me at 931-236-2815. Let's turn your real estate dreams into reality.
Hi, I'm Victoria Watts with Flora Mid-South Realty. Are you ready for a fun and unforgettable real estate journey? Whether you're on the hunt for your dream home or getting ready to sell, I'm here to be your real estate partner in crime. So why settle for ordinary when you can have an extraordinary real estate experience with me by your side? You can find me on Facebook at Victoria Watts Realtor, or you can give me a call at 931-253-1308, and let's get started.
Hi, I'm Teresa Flora, owner and broker of Flora Mid-South Realty. If you are looking to buy or sell or just wondering what the market is doing in our area, I would love to talk to you. I have been in the business now for over 18 years. And I love what I do, and I would love to share my passion with you. So give me a call, set an appointment, let's chit-chat or go have a drink. It's up to you. Give me a call at 931-271-5790 or stop here at the office located at 1288 First Avenue, right behind McDonald's. I'd love to chat about real estate. Thanks so much. Talk to you soon. Bye!
And we are back. Again, that was Braise, Killen, and you can catch him this weekend on Saturday here in Lawrenceburg at the Pie Factory Square. So check him out. And now, how was everybody's weekend?
The usual.
Can you come up with a different word other than work?
Well, okay. I did laundry.
We
went to the laundromat because I don't have my washer and dryer set up yet. Up here at Beck's. Oh my God.
Nice. Is it nice?
It's nice,
Expensive.
but it's expensive. It costs $5 to load of clothes.
$5 for a load?
Yes, $4.75, and if you want warm water, it costs a quarter extra. If you want hot water, it costs 50 cents extra. If you want to work, stuff like that, extra 25 cents. To dry is 25 cents for 3 minutes. So,
oh my God.
Yeah.
Well, they got to pay for that nice building somehow.
Mm-hmm.
I do.
So I got to get my washer and dryer.
That'll get your washboard out.
Yeah, we're probably echoing. Sorry.
Okay.
We should be fixing now.
I got my kitchen sink in.
Yay.
So I don't have to wash dishes in the shower. So.
Wash dishes while you're taking a shower.
Yeah.
Hey, you save water that way.
That's right.
No. Yuck. No.
Well, Holly and we went up to Illinois for a Illinois. Is it
Illinois?
I think it's Illinois. For a wedding. It was wonderful. It's fun.
A lot of snow.
Yep, we end up heading up there, and we were told, hey, no snow, roads are clear, or whatever. We get into town. So it's about an 8-hour drive from where we are, but the first 7 hours flew by, and then that last hour took forever because we were in a Dodge Charger and probably which doesn't sound a lot, but when you're in a Dodge Charger, it's a lot, but there's about 5 to 6 inches of snow on the roads. And it was coming down. These flakes are some of the biggest flakes I've ever seen.
You in a blizzard?
It wasn't a whiteout, but I could only see maybe a half a mile in front of me.
Wow.
Yeah, it wasn't a complete whiteout, but I was definitely deterred of what I could see or not. So, and then my wonderful wife, I love her to death. She says, "Hey, let's save 7 minutes," and that 7 minutes cost us probably about another 40 minutes. So, but that's okay. We got there in one piece. The wedding was beautiful. We helped out where we could. The food was great. The
place you stayed was absolutely
it was
gorgeous.
called the Hoffman House in Fairbury. Fairbury, Illinois, and it's called the Hoffman House. I think it used to be like an old girls' home for like orphanage for girls. I don't know the exact history, and I might be talking outside of my mouth, but there was one picture in the big entryway that had the picture of a bunch of girls from the olden days. So I think it was a girls' home back in the day, and this place was huge. There's probably 6 or 7 huge bedrooms. It was a Airbnb, and we got the whole house to ourselves.
Holly showed me pictures and the woodwork and I mean, it was just amazing.
It was an old Victorian aged house, and it was very nice. It was haunted though, but whatever.
Haunted?
Yeah.
Did you hear the ghost?
No, I felt her. It was a little girl. I felt her.
Did you see her?
I didn't see her. She didn't want to show up. She was nice though. She wasn't malevolent, or I don't know what that word is. Never mind. But
she wasn't mean.
Yeah, she wasn't there to be mean. She just stuck. So, at least that's what I told Holly the whole time. But no, they do like wine tastings and all sorts of stuff, and they just had a benefit for something, and so it was all decorated with Christmas, really nice Christmas stuff. It was nice.
Mm-hmm.
So we went there, and then we came home Saturday. Bummed around Saturday and church Sunday. What else did we do Sunday? I don't know. I forget what we did Sunday, but
that was all.
And your weekend?
My weekend consisted of housework and trash, garbage, and trying to work on my hot tub. Y'all haven't got it clear. It's cloudy, so I got to figure out what's going on with my hot tub. But
you fail to read directions. That's what I've noticed. You don't read.
There is no directions.
There's no directions on shocking it.
I got that. I did that part, but it still didn't get them clean. It still didn't get clear. I went to the pool guy here.
Did you ask if it, because you got into it already, would that be the issue?
I did, and he said no.
All right.
I went to Diamond Pools down here on West Gaines. Is that West Gaines? East Gaines. Down on East Gaines. I went there and talked to Tom, and he gave me the shock, told me what to do, lower the temperature, that kind of stuff. And now I got to go back and, the one thing I did forget, I forgot to put the filter in. So I shocked it without the filter being in there. And
what did Tom say about that?
That it should have been all right. Should have come clear. But I don't know. And so I've got to talk to him today and see if he's got a testing kit or something, so I could take him some water samples and see if he could test it for me and see. I mean, I guess if it's okay, it just feels eerie getting in a hot tub that's cloudy. I don't want no funk going on.
Well, you might. I mean, you have a chlorine testing kit and stuff.
No, I don't.
Well, you need to get that, because if you get in there and there's too much chlorine, which that's what it sounds like, it might be too much. That can hurt you too.
Mm-hmm. It burn you.
Burn you.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So anyway, I am trying.
It'll shock you.
It shocked all kinds of parts of me. So anyway, so I worked on that, and then that was about it. I think just cleaning, and then I'm trying to learn how to crochet, and so I'm trying this crochet, and I'll tell you, I got on a roll. I'm trying to make a scarf with a hood on it.
Why don't you just start with what everybody else starts with? Just start with
a scarf.
No, a hot pad. Just make a hot pad.
That's a square. That's harder than just a straight line. A scarf is
a scarf is the easiest to do.
And so
now you added a hood on there to make
that's
it even.
just 2 squares then put together on this scarf.
Let's make a scarf first, and then we'll upgrade it.
So anyway,
before you get frustrated with it, and then you'll have a half,
and that's it.
Half of a scarf with a hood, and then that's the end of it.
I know. I have that bad habit. I am a collector of. My hobby is collecting projects. That's what my hobby is.
Her hobby is collecting hobbies. It's not actually doing the hobby; it's collecting them.
Right. So anyway, I started this crochet pattern, or this crochet. I don't have a pattern at all, but I got really into it, and I wasn't paying any attention. And I kid you not, my scarf is probably that tall, taller than David. And so David is 6'10", so I bet it's taller than David. So it takes a lot of yarn and trying to get this thing keep going. So
Well, if you keep on, you can make your dress out of a wrap. Your scarf, it'll be a wrap dress.
like a mummy,
Yeah.
right? Well, then Cody has a terrible habit of getting in in the evening when we sit down in the chair and we lounge back. I put the blanket on. He comes and sits in my lap. I mean, and then if I sit at the desk and I'm working, he will sit on the floor and whine like, Mom, it's time to go sit in the chair. And he'll just whine and whine till I get up and go sit in the chair. He's spoiled rotten. Well, now I got this project that I'm excited to work on and try to get better at. And he has to sit right where I need to do the needlework. And it just is a pain in the rear end. And he
Just
don't
jab him in the
understand.
butt a little bit.
It don't help. He just he just grabs onto my leg, not with his nails, but just with his feet muscles, and won't move.
Feet muscles.
Well, whatever.
His paws.
Oh yeah, his paw muscles, and it just shut up. Those are feet, I guess.
It's a dog's foot.
Right, and a foot is a feet.
A foot is a feet.
Yeah,
If there's two of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, there's 4. He has 4.
Yeah.
So anyway, that's what I did, and then David and I went visiting on Sunday, and Sunday evening, then I worked a little bit more on that. No, I did not. Yes, I did. I worked a little bit more on that, and then yesterday, I was here in this office till almost 9 o'clock working. So,
PM.
yeah, PM. Yeah, no,
PM.
not AM. I've done that sometimes, but no. I was here all day yesterday working. So that was what I did.
All right.
All right. So, Pat, how about some community
Community
events?
events. There's not very many right now, and there's one that I have no idea where it's at. But our community events for this week is Thursday, the 19th, from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. is Adventures with Abby at Paper and Thread at 106 North Military.
What is that, a storytelling or something?
I have no idea.
Hmm.
It's paper and thread, so you're probably doing something.
Oh, yeah, probably.
Okay, and Thursday, the 19th, 5 p.m. to 8 p.m., dinner and a movie at Keystone in Loretto. And the movie for this Thursday is The Santa Claus with
Now
Tim Allen.
we did figure out that was a dinner while you're watching the movie, or you get the dinner and then go to the movie.
Well, it's 5 to 8, so I don't know. So it's probably dinner, then the movie.
Oh, okay.
So, and this is one I do not know where it's at. It's December the 20th through the 23rd, 4 p.m. to 7 p.m., Walking Nativity.
Walking nativity?
Walking Nativity. I have no idea where it's at, but the chamber is sponsoring it, and there's a church that's sponsoring it, and I have no idea where it's at.
How does a nativity scene walk?
What they have is panels,
With feet.
and the community theater's doing it too. But they have panels you walk, and it's like a figure 8, but where it's at, I have no idea.
Oh, it didn't say on the website?
No, it didn't. So
Aw.
my guess is call the chamber and find out more about it. 931-762-4911. I didn't have time to call them because I done all this morning. Okay.
You think it's on the square?
I have no idea.
Okay.
My thought would be either Rotary Park or something like
Yeah.
that. But that's my guess. I don't know. And Saturday, December the 21st, from 3 p.m. to 10 p.m. is Downtown Sip and Slay.
Slip, slay.
Sip and
zip.
Slay.
Slay and I don't know.
Stagger, I guess.
Stagger.
There you go. It's a bar crawl. It costs $10. You start out at 3 p.m. at the Neon Rooster. Then you go to 1819, and then the Pie Factory, and you end up at Society. And all of these are down on the square.
Well, Rooster's not.
The owners of the Neon Rooster, he was our DJ for our wedding.
Yeah, it's over there on Depot Street.
Yeah.
Depot Street. Well, that's
used to be
where
the pool hall.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure they still have the pool tables, but I think then it was called the pool room or something.
It did. It did.
Okay. So
So-
that's where that is.
So you start there,
You
and
start
then you
there,
walk down and go
then you
around
go,
the
yeah.
square.
And then you go around the square and end up at Society.
Well, that'd be kind of fun.
So,
So
they
if we got too many drinks, are they going to pull us in a sleigh then?
probably
Probably.
they'll probably set you out on the square in that sleigh, and then just say, "Hey, giddy up!"
With signs that say, "No, I won't go there."
Town drunk.
Yeah. Well, that'll be fun. That
So-
sounds like something fun to do, different.
Yeah. So and then Christmas.
Then Christmas, it's what, 8 days away?
I know. Can you believe that? This year flew by.
Was we going to do a ham giveaway?
Yeah. We probably better do that. Stay tuned. Later on today, we will be putting out the guidelines for the Christmas ham giveaway. So you don't want to miss that. All right.
And those are your community events for this week.
Now, my favorite segment is Numbers Aren't Sexy, but They Tell a Story. The numbers are from December 8th through the 14th. Currently, we have 165 active listings with an average list price of $361,114. Coming soon, they're not quite ready to release it out to the public, but we have 2 of those with an average list price of $237,450. Under contract showing, that means that there's a contract on the property, but the seller's still permitting showings and backup offers. We have 2 of those with an average list price of $237,450. Under contract showing means that this I did that wrong. Under contract showing means that there's a contract on the property and the seller is still permitting visits or you guys.
All right, let's start all over.
I am struggling this morning. Under contract showing, we have 5 with an average list price of $274,500. We have no not showing this week. We had 1 expired and 1 canceled. There were 7 closings with an average sold price of $236,600. The number I tell everybody to pay attention to is the list price versus the sell price. Last week, everybody was getting 98.72%, which we've averaged between 95 and 100 for all year. From the time I put the sign in the yard till we went under contract took 72 days. From the time it went under contract till it closed took additional 59. So all in all, it took 131 days. This time last year, we had 6 closings with an average sale price of $414,892, with average total time on the market 110 days. Right now, as far as inventory, the number of homes on the market in our area, we have 5.25 months of inventory. If nothing else comes on the market and we only have that to sell, it'll take us 5 months to sell it, and we'll be homeless. Interest rates. Interest rates are always a big thing, and we always want to make sure we pay attention to the interest rates. Now, remember, the numbers I give you are just numbers that they report out. You'll have your own number based on your credit score, how you pay your bills, how much debt you have, how much income you make. So it'll be different according to you and what your financial picture looks like. But all the interest rates are down again this week. A conventional loan is 6.29%. An FHA is 6.82%. A VA 6.30%. And a USDA is 6.50%. And those are numbers aren't sexy, but they do tell a story. Woo-hoo. Woo. Woo-hoo. All right, Nathan. I forgot.
What?
You want to get us started?
Sure.
As we're almost done.
Yeah, sure. All right. So the quote of the week: Do what you. Oh no, I had a good one.
This is the one Holly told me to do.
Oh, okay, good. That's the one I wanted to do.
Oh.
Perfect. Do what you feel in your heart to be right, for you'll be criticized anyways. You'll be damned if you do, damned if you don't. Eleanor Roosevelt. Yeah, that was part of that. That was in that book.
Was it?
Yeah.
What did it say about it?
Don't worry about what people think. They're going to criticize you whether you do what they feel the right thing and the wrong thing is anyways. It's more so talking about, the rat race and, getting out there, getting a paycheck, paying taxes. And if you try to swim against the current, you're going to get criticized. But you're going to get criticized anyway, so it don't matter.
No matter what you say or do, people are going to have something negative to say about it.
And positive.
There'll be a lot of positive, but there'll be some negative out there.
Of course.
Yeah. I mean, there's
So-
always those negative ninnies. That's just what they were born to do, is be a negative ninny.
Well,
Debbie Downer, negative ninny.
what we said at the auction when we had our auction house is, if you don't make anybody mad, you're
not
doing something wrong.
Yep. Yep.
You're not
In
doing
my
something wrong, or you're
generation,
not
You're not doing
something-
something. I know you're doing something wrong.
yeah, in my generation, it was if you don't have haters, you're doing something wrong.
Yeah, you're doing something wrong if you don't make somebody mad.
My
So-
generation was all about love. Love and kumbaya and everybody getting along.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what's wrong with the world today.
No. No. I don't think so. All right.
Well, rentals. We got some rentals. We only have 2 available right now. We got a 2-bedroom, 1-bath apartment over there by Walmart, and then we have a 1-bedroom, 1-bath duplex. Is a triplex duplex?
Duplex.
Duplex. It's a 1-bedroom, 1-bath, and that's all we have right now, folks. So, not a lot out there. Hopefully, we'll be getting some more here soon, is what I've been hearing, but
Never know.
we never know exactly when they come. So my number, if you need to get a hold of me for any type of rental
Hold it up.
properties.
Because you said it last time that nobody made that note for you. So hold that note up.
So my number is going to be, I got to read it so I can't, is 931-236-2650. If you need to get a hold of us for any type of real estate needs, if you need to purchase or sell a home, you can call myself or my wife, Holly, at
That sounds funny. My wife. Sorry.
Well, she is my wife.
I know. Just my son saying that about having his wife. It just gets me still.
But 931-345-2406. That'll ring both of our phones as of right now, but I'm getting ready to take my phone off that number. So if you need to get a hold of me directly, 931-236-2650.
All right. What do you got going on?
I still have my house down on Commerce Street. I had a showing on it yesterday and over the weekend, so they said it was on the short list. It's 110 Commerce. It's over 2 acres, and if anybody buys it, there's a there's another tract on there, and I've got several people wanting to buy that little tract. So, So.
Talking about the short list, I used to ride the short bus sometimes.
Yeah, that was that happy generation you was.
Happy.
Yeah.
Window looking down the road.
I did. I'm just squirrel here. When I was 15 or 16, my aunt down in El Paso, I lived in Ohio, in New Carlisle, Ohio, and my aunt down in, or aunt and uncle in El Paso, Texas.
You were how old?
15 or 16.
You can remember back then? Let me off.
No. And so they asked if I could come down and help my aunt because she already had 2 children, and then she was big and pregnant and all this. So my mom said yes. So my mom took me to Springfield, Ohio, and everybody knows where bus stations are located, in the best part of town. And she drops me off. And so I get on this bus, and we have to stop at every rinky-dink little podunk town that there is between here and El Paso, Texas. I think we got to Illinois. Is that where the big arch is?
That's
Illinois?
that's Missouri.
No.
That's-
Yeah, St. Louis.
St. Louis, Missouri.
Oh, no, not there. Maybe it was there. Anyway,
McDonald's. Y'all stopped at McDonald's.
Not that kind of arch.
Yeah, the big arch is in St. Louis,
St.
Missouri.
Louis, Missouri.
I bet that's where. I don't know if that's where I was. I
If
don't
you were
remember that.
if you were a big arch, that's where you were.
Yes.
Okay. So we stopped at the bus station and I had to change buses. Now, back then, they didn't have the security and the double check-in and everything that they had. You just had your ticket and you showed them your ticket and you went and sat down. Well, I got on the wrong bus. And I was supposed to end up in El Paso, Texas at 8 o'clock that two mornings from then. And so I ended up in New Mexico, and I told the bus driver that I was supposed to go to El Paso. So he made arrangements. There was this big open field and this little yellow short bus and me and my suitcase. And they dropped me off, and I was going to ride the little short bus back to El Paso, Texas. So I get on this little bus. Now, mind you, I'm only 15 or 16. And everybody on the bus was speaking Spanish. And I know that they were saying all kinds of stuff because they were giggling and all. So I just sat right there and minded my own business. And back then I smoked. So I lit up a cigarette, and I had nothing to do with them. And then I finally made it to El Paso, Texas. But that was my adventure on the short bus. And then I got to El Paso, Texas 4 hours early. So I'm there, earlier than what I can be. My aunt can't drive because her belly won't fit behind the steering wheel. Oh, my God. And so when I called her to tell her I was there, she said, "You'll have to get a taxi." Oh, my God, I've never gotten on a taxi or never hailed a taxi. She says, "Do not, whatever you do not get in anything other than a yellow taxi." So I walk out, me and my little suitcase, and all of a sudden, boom, all these drivers start coming up and need a ride. There's my car, big old fancy black cars and all this. And I said, no. And so here comes this little rinky-dink, beat up, yellow taxi. I said, "That's my ride." Well, he couldn't speak a bit of English. I couldn't speak a bit of Spanish. And so we had to go back to the bus station so they could call my aunt, because there was no cell phones back then. And so she could tell them where she lived.
There was phones back then, though.
Yeah.
You didn't have the smoke signals or beating the drums.
Was it telegrams? Were you sending her a telegram how to
Smoke
wait
signals.
for it?
Yes.
Smoke
Yes.
signals.
So
Wait
that
on
was
the
my
the
adventure on the
Pony
short
Express.
bus.
Yeah, send a letter and wait for the Pony Express.
Or the dinosaur took it over there. T-Rex.
I'm not that old. You better watch. You're a couple years older than I am, woman. All right.
Well, you got anything going on, like business-wise?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Closing up 2024, opening up 2025. Got 2 agents in school right now. One's getting ready to take her test. I'm excited about that, and I'm trying to lay low for the holidays.
Well, you got to make a call when we get done here. You need to call this lady back. She's very adamant. You were supposed to talk to her yesterday.
Oh, yeah. And that's it.
Yeah. You want to give your phone number?
My phone number is 931-271-5790, or you could call here at the office at 931-762-4247.
We are located at 1288 First Avenue behind McDonald's and Burger King with no sign. Or you can call me direct at 931-345-2736.
Again, you can get a hold of me or my wife, Holly, at 931-345-2406, or me directly if property management, and you need a rental or you need somebody to manage your property. It's 931-236-6000.